Hello, everybody. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher's Ford Zone, and welcome back to another broadcast. Tonight, we got Week 14 action, Monday Night Football. What an NFC West duel we got. The 10-2 Arizona Cardinals host the 8-3 Los Angeles Rams, and 49ers won yesterday. The Seahawks also won. Seahawks are in fourth place. 49ers winning. They are now in third. And I got to tell you, the NFC West is going to get crowded. And it looks like we're going to have three teams in the playoffs from that division. So, yeah, Cardinals come in 10-2. Rams come in at 8-4. And here comes the Cardinals offense led by Kyler Murray. And even though he missed 2 games, he came back last week against Chicago, scored 4 touchdowns, threw 2, ran for 2, and he has a 72.7 completion percentage. He's on pace for third in NFL history behind Drew Brees, who set the record in 2018-2019. First and 10 here for the Cardinals. With a win, they keep the 1 seed in the NFC. With a loss, they go bump down to the 2, which means the Green Bay Packers will take the 1 seed as they have the tiebreaker off their Thursday night win back in Week 8. They're going to put more in motion. They fake it to Connor, and down goes Kyler Murray, Von Miller, and Aaron Donald in his face. Murray stumbled and was down, but it looks like we're going to have a hold. Carl Sheffer's our referee. Holding against the Cardinals will probably decline it and make it second down about 13, which is exactly what they do. It was a fake to Connor. The run was going nowhere, but the play action was not the right move. Donald shoving the Cardinal lineman right into Murray. That was the right guard, Max Garcia. That's actually going to be a 6-yard loss. I thought it was going to be 3 or 4 at most. Here's the second down and 16. We'll split Connor up to the right. Murray will snap, and we got another flag down. And a false start against the Cardinals to make that 2nd and 21. Cliff Kingsbury doing a nice job with his best start to his 3rd year in the NFL. Also doing a fantastic job on growing out a beard properly. I give him kudos on that. We got 2nd down 21, though. You gotta fix these mistakes here offensively. Just a minute in Glendale. They're going to hand it off, inside handoff. James Conner will bounce off a couple of tacklers down to the 27, and he'll at least make it 3rd down and, 8 or 9 roughly. Let's take a look at the Cardinals offense. So Conner, the main back, with Angel Benjamin being the second string, and obviously DeAndre Hopkins, Andy Isabella, Christian Kirk, and A.J. Green, and Rondell Moore. That's a great 5 receivers. Zach Ertz, who they, of course, acquired from the Eagles before the trade deadline. He is the Cardinals starting tight end. It's 3rd down 8. Murray throws down the middle and wide open as Ertz to the 41, and he is brought down there by Nick Scott. But at 1st down for the Cardinals, Ertz needed 8, got about 12, actually maybe a little bit more on that one. We have about 15 ball placed at the 41. Connor in there for 1st and 10. Murray under center. Takes the snap. Inside handoff. Connor with a spin move, and he can't get away from Sean Robinson and company. He'll make it 2nd down and 9. Take a look at the Rams defense. No Jalen Ramsey. He was placed on the COVID-19 list earlier today. Now we have Denarius Williams and David Long as the 2 main corners. Unfortunately, Ramsey's out for COVID protocol. So is corner Dante Deaton. 2nd down and 9. They're going to toss it over to Moore, and Moore will be brought down at the 48. Brought down by Orlong Jr., and it will be 3rd down and 4 coming up. Yeah, that's right. They had to call up Kareem Orr from the practice squad former Tennessee Titan there. And it will be 3rd down and 3. 3 minutes in, no score. Cardinals on the opening drive of the game. Get the ball out around midfield. They got a 3 tight end set with Green, Kirk, and Hopkins. Ertz the tight end. Connor to his left. Murray takes the snap, steps back, throws to the left, and that one's caught. A.J. Green bounces off tacklers, and Green steps out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 1st down for the Cardinals here. We take a look at the former Bengal working up against Orr. Yeah, veteran receiver is going to do well against that 2nd, 3rd-year corner who's primarily been on the practice squad his whole career. Yep. Yeah, again, the cornerback 2 spot after Ramsey tested positive for COVID. Or I guess was placed on the COVID list. I don't know if he tested positive or not. Murray's going to throw it out of bounds, and it's caught by a Ram equipment manager. I don't even know what that was. It was a fake to Connor. He started rolling out to the left, and then I think he tried to find Hopkins, but he threw it out of bounds. I don't understand that. You should have just kept on running forward, get you 3-4 yards, make it 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6 instead of, obviously 2nd and 10 now. They're going to have Harris as the tight end, Moore, Kirk, and Hopkins, so 3 receivers. Moore split from the right to the left. Murray going to throw wide open and overshot Christian Kirk. 3rd and 10. And again, I like to mention, as per usual, I'll be commentating until halftime tonight. Patriots is an exception. I can push my luck with the Patriots, but I think that's about it for primetime games. Commentating the full length. And plus, that Patriots-Bills game was finished under 3 hours anyway. Here's Murray going to chuck it up under immediate duress, and he's going to underthrow A.J. Green by about 5 yards. I mean, this is what the Rams do. Bring the blitz pressure in the face, and Murray has no choice but to launch it deep, even if it falls incomplete. Let's take a look again here. Low snap for Murray, just chucks one up. Pressure in his face, incomplete. Again, that's Green working one-on-one against Orr, and he completely burnt him. Oof. Or slipped. Should have been a touchdown, really. Well, here's Matt Prater. 63 field goals made outside 50 yards. That's the most in NFL history. This one from 53, and it's good. 53 yards for the former Bronco and Lion, Matt Prater. And with 10:58 to go in the first quarter, the Cardinals take a lead. And 53 yards on the field goal. Good snap, good hold by the punter, Andy Lee. Right down the middle. Cardinals strike first. Matthew Stafford, again, the ball, and we get back here in the desert. All right, let's take a look here at some score updates. Today, there was only one NHL game on. And of course, it had to be the Calgary Flames, who just got their games postponed through the 20th of the month. So, Blackhawks and Flames was supposed to be tonight. It will not be because it is now postponed. Canadians and Penguins, though, tomorrow at 7. Actually, I'll just cut to the chase. Tomorrow, there's a good chance I'll be commentating Bruins and Golden Knights. Yeah, and I'm not pretty much read off the NHL scores tonight because we have NBA action on, luckily. Even though the Bulls got COVID wrecked and their next 2 games are postponed, still have a bunch of other games on. The Heat and the Cavaliers. Cleveland beating Miami 55-54 in the LeBron James Left Us Bowl. I like to call that. Raptors destroying the Kings 75-55. Pacers beating the Warriors 55-47 at halftime. The Hawks have a 54-39 lead over the Rockets, and the Bucks have a 44-38 lead over the Celtics. Grizzlies up 23-22 over the 76ers. And then Hornets, Mavericks starting in about 5 minutes, and the Wizards Nuggets at 9. Suns Clippers 10:30. What's up, Hayden? Thanks for stopping by. Cardinals up 3-0 off a field goal from Matt Prater from 53 yards out. And the Rams are just about to get the ball when we come back from this commercial break. But I hope everyone's having a good night. Appreciate Hayden stopping by as per usual. I know he's hoping that the MLB lockout ends. I hope the MLB lockout ends. For one, we can actually have a season, and two, free agency was just picking up right at the hit of the lockout. I mean, still got some free agents left that we don't know who they're going to sign. Like Trevor Story's a big one. Probably the biggest one left. Clayton Kershaw still left unsigned. We'll see if he returns to the Dodgers. It was quite a few. Kyler Murray can give some points of fantasy today. There we go. I hope Zach Ertz helps me out in fantasy today. I don't even know. I haven't paid attention to my fantasy roster in about 4 weeks. But I have Ertz and Connor, I'm pretty sure. So hopefully they do well. James Conner's been he's been putting in the work. The lockout should be resolved by early January. Oh, I hope so. The lockout gets solved for early January. That'd be great. As long as it doesn't, if it starts to interfere with spring training, I would start to worry. But Anthony Stafford in his first 8 games, he had 22 touchdowns to 4 picks. And in his last 4 games, 8 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. Including a couple in the Rams' last Monday night game a few weeks ago against the 49ers. I mean, at least LA got essentially the second bye week playing the Jaguars. But other than that, they've been struggling as of late, and that one's incomplete for the tight end. Tyler Higbee's out on the COVID list. And let's take a look at the Rams offense. The 2 main running backs here, Sonny Michel and Sargent. Obviously, Cam Akers has been out, and so is Darrell Henderson, another Ram player on this offense who has been placed on the COVID list. Obviously, 3 receivers, still without Robert Woods, who tore his ACL, but they still have OBJ, Cooper Kupp, and Van Jefferson. Tight end is, Kendall Blayton and Bryson Hopkins. And here's Michelle, who brings out to 29. Former Patriot there, selected 32nd overall by New England in the 2018 draft. And that one's going to be second down, about 7 coming up. Andrew Whitworth, also 40 years old, officially the oldest tackle to start in a game. Should mention that while reviewing this Rams offense as we get a second down coming up. Or actually, rather, 3rd down and 6. That's right, incomplete. Run to Michelle, and now it is 3rd down and 6. Stafford under pressure. Gonna throw down the middle, and it's low. Did Kupp come up with it? He did, it appears. Or is it incomplete? It is incomplete, according to ESPN. And oh yeah, that's incomplete. Bounced off the ground, but Cooper Kupp almost reeled in an amazing one-handed catch. So as the Rams playing unit comes on, we'll quickly take a look at the Cardinals defense. What can I say good about the Cardinals defense? Chandler Jones, amazing. Obviously, they're still without J.J. Watt, but Chandler Jones hasn't slowed down one bit. Devon Kennard's been pretty good. Jordan Henricks has been underrated this season as well. Their defensive line with Jordan Phillips and Corey Peters doing their usual thing as Hecker punts it over to Moore, and a fair catch was called. Now, obviously, the secondary for the Cardinals still pretty good as well. Jalen Thompson playing well for the first time in his career. And then obviously you have Robert Alford and Byron Murphy. Those are 2 pretty solid corners, along with Budda Baker, a all-pro free safety. All right, game now in commercial break. Let's take a look at there's also some college basketball games on, or at least I thought there were. They aren't. Never mind. We only got 1 game on that I know of right now. Rhode Island beating Milwaukee 13-11. Okay. That's a bummer. I don't know why the NHL decided that today was a great idea to have 1 game on. But you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. What? How do you have 1 game tonight but 13 games tomorrow? NHL, what are you doing? I mean, I'm happy the Bruins fell tomorrow, so now I don't have to worry about missing Monday Night Football. I can commentate that game, no sweat. But come on. And there only one. Of course, it got postponed because it was the Flames and Blackhawks. Flames also had a game tomorrow against the Predators. That also got postponed. Blackhawks will be on again Wednesday against the Capitals. Thursday is Bruins and Islanders, but I'll probably be commentating Thursday Night Football. Chargers and Chiefs. Yeah, it should be a great game. And next Saturday will be an NFL special. Patriots and Colts, 8:20 Eastern Time. I'll try to have my friend come over and commentate that with me because he's a big Patriot fan and he despises the Colts. So I think I'll have a fun time doing that. I think if you've been around for the beginning of the season or even, I guess, some of last year, you would know that my friend Connor helps me out sometimes, color commentate, and probably going to see if he can help me out with that Patriots-Colts game. I also have Raiders and Browns, but if you know my channel, you know I'm doing Patriots Colts over Raiders and Browns. And then, next Sunday, I actually do plan on commenting a game on Sunday this time around. I mean, I don't know. It kind of sucks because Packers-Ravens, the game I want to commentate, is at 4:25, and I will be busy by that point. But I'm thinking maybe I'll do football team versus Eagles. I mean, that'll be a good game for the NFC playoff race. We'll see. But I actually think this Sunday I'm actually going to try to commentate. I know the last few Sundays, because, I'm busy from 5 to 7 every Sunday. I'm kind of like, I'm not in the mood to commentate game before leaving my house for a few hours. But I think this Sunday I will. Anyway, Connor will run forward. He's brought down at the 34 after a yard by Leonard Floyd. So back to action here. It is 3-0. So Cardinals kick a 53-yard field goal at Prater. Rams go 3 and out. And Arizona's got it back with a 2nd and 9 coming up. 9.5 to go, first quarter. And they're going to put Ertz to the right. They're going to keep him in motion. They fake it to Connor. Murray in the pocket. Launches one, and that one's incomplete. Swatted away. The intended man was Hopkins. And that one was swatted away by David Long, making it 3rd down and 9. For the Cardinals, and look at Long playing man-to-man coverage against DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, who would have thought that Long would right now be winning that battle? I mean, even if Hopkins is a top 3 receiver in the game, I mean, Long's just establishing himself into a corner too, and for him to play press like that against Hopkins, that's some good work. 3rd down and 9. They have a 4-receiver set with Connor, so no tight end, and that one is caught. There's Hopkins making the catch over Orr. 1st down, Arizona. Needed 9, got 12. And we'll take a look again on the replay. Hopkins is fantastic route running, good concentration, get out of bounds after the 11-yard catch. That's how you do it. Just DeAndre Hopkins doing this thing. Best route runner in the league, best hands in the league. He does his job. Murray 4 for 8 for 48 yards. Connor's stat line not looking as pretty. It's banged up in the backfield there. It'll go back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Hopkins, since being drafted by Houston in 2013, he has 1,427 targets. That is 1,247 targets. That's most in the NFL. 10,358 receiving yards. That is 2nd. And I couldn't catch his touchdowns. I think it said 68, which was 3rd. If I'm not mistaken. Murray throws on 2nd and 10. He's got Hopkins again to the 41-yard line. After getting clamped down by David Long that one play, they go to Murray back-to-back. Or they go to Hopkins back-to-back, and that one pays off. This time he's making the play over Denarius Williams. First and 10 at the 41. Hopkins now has 2 catches for 25 yards. Going to put more in motion. Low snap. They fake it to Connor. Murray staying at midfield will just toss it over to Ertz, who is brought down at the 36 by a couple of Rams, and it will be 2nd down and 6 coming up. Combining on the tackle there was number 50, who is Ernest Johnson, and it looked like David Long may have been the other one. Anyway, a quick little screen here to Moore. Needed 5, got 7. So there's another first down for the Cardinals. Quick screen pass, empty backfield. Hollis not able to knock it away, and Ondell Moore, he's going to show off his blazing speed. Moore's coming out party happened week 2 against Minnesota. I mean, he had, 120 receiving yards that game. He put himself on the map right away. I'll tell you this much. You're not going to need A.J. Green after this season. As they flip it to Kirk, and it falls incomplete, Murray tried to shuffle pass to Kirk and just didn't work in his favor. They'll make it 2nd down and 10 now. So Cardinals with a quick field goal now in field goal range. Rams defense having some trouble. Coming off a loss to the Packers 2 weeks ago, and then, of course, beat the Jaguars last week. But they're right back in action against a tough team in Arizona. This is going to be a flag. Offsides on LA or false start on Arizona to be determined. They're going to call Von Miller for offsides. Oh, yeah, it's definitely a false start. He beat the left tackle Humphreys there, DJ Humphreys. Second of a 4-year contract for Murphy, but for Humphrey. But yeah, that was definitely offsides on the former Super Bowl MVP, Von Miller. 2nd down, 6. Murray scrambling, dumps it over. That one's caught. Connor, spin move, brought down at the 23. It'll be 3rd and 3. Connor now splits to Murray's right. By the way, the Cardinals are 3 for 4 on 3rd downs tonight. They were 62% back in week 4. Here is Murray going to throw off the back foot. Oh, Moore! Or no, that was Connor. Fantastic catch. James Conner with an amazing catch. That was unreal. Let's take a look here again on the replay. Ooh, over Leonard Floyd. That was Rondell Moore for a second. No, that is James Conner. One hand, able to haul it in. Gives a little wink to the camera. 1st and goal they go for the Cardinals. That catch was mind blown for sure. Low snap, handoff goes. Conner looking for his 13th touchdown. He's got the block, and he's brought down at the 4 by Reader. It will be 2nd down coming up. Let's take a look at Connor. Last week against the Bears, caught another amazing one-handed catch, and this one ended in a touchdown. In a rainy Soldier Field. And then, of course, just moments ago, hey, is that DeAndre Hopkins or is that James Conner? That's unreal. What hands by the running back. Conner has 16 rushing yards on 5 carries, 26 receiving yards on 3 catches. Murray on 2nd and goal. Throws for the end zone. He's picked to the 20. And Murray tries to chop block, and down he goes to the 32. The pass is intercepted by number 50 as Ernest Johnson. Wow. Ernest Jones with the interception. Thinking the D. Ernest Johnson, the Browns running back. Ernest Jones, interception, and he returned it to the 30. I mean, that's unreal. Cardinals were driving. James Conner just made the play of the game, and then, interception. Red zone interception. That's when the Cardinals are going to want back. But the Rams hopefully have life. I'll tell you one thing. That could come back to haunt them because basically, obviously it's oh, you got to score when you're in the red zone. Yeah, obviously. But at the same time, it's like you do not want to give the Rams any momentum. They're already struggling enough. If you score, you go up by, well, a touchdown, go up by 2 possessions. And if you lose by, 3-4 points, you're going to look back at that interception and say, well, we'll see what happens there. Getting sidetracked by the new, the Kurt Warner movie's coming out Christmas Day. I cannot wait to see that. That's going to be awesome. Kurt Warner was, he was on the Packers practice squad. Didn't make the team. Yeah, I know. At one point, the Packers had both Brett Favre and Kurt Warner. I know. Crazy. But, so they had Warner, released him. He goes to the Arena Football League, plays amazing, joins the Rams in 98. Trent Dilfer gets injured during the 1999 preseason. Warner comes in, makes Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce look like stars. And this is history. The Hall of Fame QB. Played with the Rams, then we had that awful stunt with the Giants, but then he joined the Cardinals again, revamped his career, and I think ultimately his time in Arizona saved him from not making the Hall of Fame, if you want my personal opinion. 3:50 to go. Back to the current day Rams, and not the greatest show on turf. We're going to split Michelle to the left, to the right. They fake it. Stafford throws, caught. Beckham will break off a tackle, and he'll go out of bounds after a gain of 4. Robert Alford was there, former Falcon. Let's take a look at the interception again by Ernest Jones. Is able to read the route. I mean, this was easy reads. Murray was looking for Ertz in the end zone. He was pretty well covered anyway. I think it would have been an incompletion or an interception no matter how you look at it. I just don't think there was any way Zach Ertz would have completed the catch there. But obviously they want the interception. So here's 2nd down and 5, and they're going to split Beckham all the way out to the right. And that's caught by Cooper Kupp, a sliding grab, and the official signals catch. Let's take a look. Nice curl route, sliding grab. Got both feet down, no problem. Looks like he has possession. Yeah, I wouldn't see why they would overturn that. Cooper Kupp, that was sensational. All right. 1st and 10 at midfield. Stafford, handoff Michelle. 47. So got a gain of 3. Make it 2nd down, 7 coming up. Michelle. 121 yards and a touchdown last week against the Jaguars on 24 rushes. That was all season highs as you'd expect. That was honestly probably his career game, excluding the 2018 divisional round performance against the Chargers back when he was with New England in the Super Bowl 53 playoff run. Here is Stafford rolling out, caught by Kupp. Is he in? If so, they'll probably give him a yard. It looks like he was in. Doesn't matter. It's just going to be a completion and a reception. It'll be 3rd down and 6. I'll give him a measly 1 yard. Rams now going to put Ben Skowronek in the game, along with Beckham, Kupp, and Jefferson. No tight ends, 4 receivers set with Michelle to Stafford's right. Here is the snap on 3rd and 6. Stafford steps back, fires down the middle. That one's caught, and Kupp got 8. 1st down for the Rams. Take a look again here on the replay. Kupp to create separation from Jordan Hicks. And I got the first down. Nice play there. One of the better route runners in the league, Cooper Kupp, showing why there. Getting the necessary 6 yards for the first. Michelle to Stafford's right again. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball placed at the 39 of Arizona. Stafford, dump it over to Kupp, and that's going to be 11. Another first down for the Rams, and we'll take a look again here at Cooper Kupp. 103 receptions, 1,387 yards, and 11 touchdowns. That leads the NFL this season. By the way, he's also the first in NFL history with 100-plus receptions and 10-plus touchdowns in his first 12 games of a season. So there you go. Cooper Kupp. That's what happens when you replace Jared Goff with Matthew Stafford. I don't think Stafford's great, but he's still better than Jared Goff by a mile. All right. We're at the end of one. Cardinals and Rams. Rams are driving, but Arizona has the 3-0 lead. Again, I pretty much go until halftime. Unless, the second quarter goes by, ridiculously quick. Into, 9:15 or something. Then I'll stay on for some of the third, but, yeah. All right. NBA scores, Cavaliers being the Heat, 77-73. Raptors being the Kings, 97-72. Pacers being the Warriors, 71-67. Hawks being the Rockets, 69-58. The Celtics, wow, they take the lead over the Bucks, 51-50. Grizzlies have a 50-44 lead over the 76ers, and the Mavericks have a 10-3 lead over the Hornets. Jazz and Nuggets starting in about 15 minutes, and Clippers Suns in about 2 hours. Not going to have to worry about that one. In college basketball, Rhode Island beating Milwaukee 31-21. Do have some college football on this week. And I guess this weekend. Friday, Middle Tennessee will go up against Toledo. And then at 6 o'clock Eastern, Northern Illinois will take on Coastal Carolina. And then on Saturday at 11 a.m., we have Western Kentucky against Epsilon State. 12 South Carolina versus JSU, Jackson State. Fresno State against UTEP at 2:15. UAB versus BYU, who's ranked 12th at 3:30. That'll be a beatdown. BYU going to have their way with the Blazers, I feel. Eastern Michigan going up against Liberty at 5:45. 7:30. Utah State versus Oregon State. And then 16th ranked Louisiana versus Marshall. Marshall Falk. Doing the Chris Berman. All right. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Heading out of commercial break. First play of the second quarter is a handoff for Michelle. And Michelle will get 15 yards. Give him 16. Brought down by Alford at the 9. 1st and goal for the Rams. And again, this drive started off the interception by Jones. And we'll take a look again. Nice little run to the right side by Michelle. And Isaiah Simmons doing a better job of taking out Byron Murphy on that play than stopping Sony Michel. First and goal to go. They got double tight end set with Hopkins and Blayton along with Kupp and Jefferson. So no Beckham. Already has 2 touchdowns with the Rams. Here's Michel with a nice stiff arm, and he gets chop blocked. Good tackle there. Marco Wilson will make it 2nd and goal Looked like Wilson was slow to get up, but now he's jogging back to the huddle. Take a look again. Nice pitch. Michelle. Good stiff arm. Yeah, that's just tremendous tackling here by the Cardinals. Not really giving Michelle any room. So here's a 2nd and goal. Stafford's going to throw. That was caught. Cooper Kupp. We brought out of bounds at the 3-yard line. We'll make it 3rd and goal. Stafford this drive. 6 for 6 for 45. 3rd and goal here. Rams, I feel, are too close to the end zone to come away with a field goal. Gotta do something here on 3rd and goal. Michelle will split to the right. Stafford throws. Quick slam touchdown. Odell Beckham Jr. 3 in a row for the newly acquired Los Angeles Ram. 3 games in a row for number 3. Odell Beckham Jr. off the 2-yard slant, making it 6-3 Rams. And, just got away from Wilson. Good route running by Beckham. And easy throw for Matthew Stafford. 10 plays, 68 yards, 5:57 off the clock there. Matt Gay makes the extra point, 7-3. 12:53 to go in this first half. Rams take the lead. Again, this was an interception at the 1 by Jones. And Stafford takes it the other way. It finds Odell Beckham for another touchdown. That's 3 in a row for number 3. Can't complain if you're a Ram fan. Okay, so 36, 25. All right. Why are we just, I don't know why, man. I don't know. But I will say, he's been looking good. He had that. Listen, when he debuted with the Rams, yeah, he was horrible. Like, there was no sugarcoating. He was horrible. But he's adjusted. Caught the touchdown against the Packers, which was like a 30-something yarder, and then absolutely mussed that corner on the Jaguars last week. And yeah, that wasn't the most flashy touchdowns in the world, but he's able to create separation from the corner and get open for a touchdown. Let's see, is he scoring a touchdown next week? Rams are playing the Seahawks? Oh, he might. I don't know. Why are the Saints on prime time again? I would get that Buccaneers-Saints game out of prime time. And then the next Monday, oh gosh. Next Monday, Vikings and Bears. Oh, please tell me the Bruins are on that day. That's not one I'd look forward to. All right, 49ers and Titans. That's the Thursday night game. And then they have another Saturday night doubleheader, Packers, Browns, and Cardinals, Colts. Saturday's Christmas Day, right? Next Saturday? Oh, yeah. We'll not be commentating either of those two, but I should be back that Sunday. Probably doing Patriots, Bills that day, or Chiefs, Steelers. I don't know. We'll see. At that point, I'll be on vacation, though, so I can be very flexible with my broadcasting schedule. I also have a brand new series I'm starting soon, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, 12:53 to go, second quarter. Rams coming off the 2-yard touchdown by Odell Beckham Jr., so they're up by 4. Cardinals to begin their third drive as Gale will send it the length and touchback. Take a look here again. The Stafford throw. I mean, hardly any pressure by Arizona, and Beckham Jr. does a nice job hauling it in for the touchdown. Junior career receptions. First 3 seasons, he had 35, which was tied for most in the NFL. Since then, he's had 19. Basically, since leaving the Giants and joining the Browns, his touchdown numbers have gone down a little bit, but hopefully they'll spark back up here with the Rams as Moore gets clobbered by Miller. Von Miller, still strange seeing him in that Rams uniform, but gets a tackle for a loss of 2 there. Rondell Moore, rookie out Purdue, just stopped in his tracks. And now they're going to have Connor split to Murray's left on this 2nd down and 12. Now put Moore in motion. Harrison Ertz with a double tight end set with Christian Kirk. They fake it to Connor. Murray sacked. Try to step back, and right there is Aaron Donald. I don't even know what this could be. This could be about 3rd and 19 or so. They faked it to Connor Murray, and you just saw Aaron Donald. Cardinals not doing a nice job up front. That's the center of Ronnie Hudson. They acquired him from the Raiders. Former Pro Bowl center there. Well, they should have done a better job trying to block Aaron Donald there. Well, it's 3rd and 23. Yeah, I thought it was 3rd and 19. You could tack on extra 4 yards to that. 3rd and 23, ball placed at the 12. I think Leonard Floyd may have got called for a false start. Here's Murray throwing on the run, sideline catch by A.J. Green. One referee signals incomplete. And yeah, it looks like incomplete, but there's a flag, so they're going to get to replay the down anyway. Yeah, Leonard Floyd jumped. Oh, and then we have a holding against the Cardinals. Penalty is going to offset. We get to replay the 3rd and 23. Never mind. I didn't even know that there was a penalty against Arizona. So, yep, back to 3rd and 23 we go. Let's take a look. Yeah, definitely saw the offsides. Where is the hold? Hudson Garcia. Yeah. Holding the jersey of Greg Gaines there. Can't do that. Now we have a 3rd down, 23. Murray escapes from pressure in his end zone. Now he's going to run, and he's brought down at the 19. Gaines with the tackle. Gaines gaining stats to his stat sheet. Yes, that was horrible. Horrific puns. But, he did what he needed to do. Murray felt the pressure. He had no choice but to escape the pocket. Brought down at the 19. We get to see our second punt of the game. First by Andy Lee, Brandon Powell, the return man for the Rams. This is a good kick. Line drive at the 29. All right, so Rams getting it back. They're up by 4. I don't know what can happen in this game. I picked the Cardinals to win, but honestly, if the Rams won, I wouldn't be too surprised. See how my predictions go for this week. I think this week I was doing very good on predictions. Let's see. I'm 1. Pick the Vikings or the Steelers. That's 1. I'll pick the Seahawks 2-0. Pick the Ravens 2-1. Pick the Saints 3-1. Cowboys 4-1. Titans 5-1. Falcons 6-1. Chiefs 7-1. Chargers 8-1. Broncos 9-1. 49ers 10-1. 11-1. 12-1. Oh my God. Oh my God, 12-1 week. 12-1 week with the Cardinals Rams game pending. Oh my God, 12 games right to 1 wrong. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Let's go, baby. Hey, Ravens would have won that game too if Lamar Jackson didn't get hurt. So I call bogus on that. The second Lamar Jackson got hurt, I knew the Browns were going to win that game. So in reality, I should be 13-0, but I don't change my predictions mid-game. That's not how you do it. I mean, I guess you could do it if like a certain player gets injured, but it is what it is. 12 in 1 week. Let's go. 12 in 1 week. Fortunately, I think the Cardinals are about to let me down, so I think that's about to go to 12 and 2, but still 12 and 2 week. That's incredible. Name me an ESPN or Fox Sports analyst that did better than 12 and 2 this week. Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, to be fair, a lot of these games were easy to predict. So, like, you have to dominate on certain weeks. Like I could see people picking the Bengals over the 49ers, the Bills over the Bucks. I think Steelers maybe beating the Vikings. Maybe football team being the Cowboys. And then I guess Falcons-Panthers was 50-50. But, like, Broncos were going to beat the Lions, especially after Demaryius Thomas passing away. The Chargers were going to beat the Giants. Here's Michelle running for a gain of 11. Chiefs were going to beat the Raiders, even though, I mean, the game should have been closer than 48-9, but Chiefs were going to win that one. Titans, obviously, were going to beat the Jaguars. Saints were going to obviously beat the Jets. Seahawks were going to beat the Texans, even though the Seahawks aren't fantastic. Packers are going to beat the Bears. Yeah. First and 10 for Stafford. Stafford going to launch one for Cooper Kupp, and it's batted away by Byron Murphy, making it 2nd and 10. I'll tell you one thing, that was almost an interception. Look at Whitworth doing a nice job against Kennard. That one swatted away, though, by Murphy. Byron Murphy, rookie out of the 2019 class. Stafford 7 for 10 for 47 yards and a touchdown to OBJ. You got Van Jefferson in motion, making it 2nd down and 10. Here's the screen to Kupp. Flag flies. 3rd down coming up. After a gain of 4. It's going to be against the Rams. I call it on Schronek, the rookie receiver, playing in his 2nd career game tonight with the hold. Yeah. It's the right call. I mean, it sucks, but he's inexperienced, but it's the right call. It'll make it 2nd down and 20 now. Here's the handoff. Michelle brought down at the 42 by Zach Allen. Making a 3rd down coming up. They're down 8, so they got 12 off that run by Michelle. Not bad at all. Michelle, 6 rushes for 48 yards. Stafford in shotgun with Michelle. And immediate pressure by Arizona. Stafford guns it down the middle to the 41. It is Odell Beckham Jr. Look at that. Fantastic route running. Another 1st down here for the Rams. Stafford waits, felt the pressure, got his, he threw. Fit a perfect ball for Odell Beckham Jr. Robert Alford got to do a better job covering that. No way Stafford should have even gotten that ball out. And I got to tell you one thing, Jordan Hicks and Marcus Golden, they almost got away with, they did get away with the roughing the passer call. I mean, I'm not saying it should have been, but based off of what I've seen, what is and what isn't roughing the passer these days, I'm kind of shocked that wasn't called on either of them. All right. Flag is down. Or timeout. I saw the referees run on the field. I'm like, oh, it's a flag. Nope, timeout Rams. They got 2. Cardinals still got all 3. Back in commercial break. I know Steph Curry was close to setting the record in most 3-pointers ever. Did he set that record? Curry needs 3 3-pointers to beat the record. Pacers are winning 89-84, though. They can't be focused on that record. They got to be focused on winning that game. There it is. Hold up. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm in this broadcast at halftime. I'm getting pretty tired. I don't know why. Mondays, I feel like way more exhausted. Like during Thursday night football, I feel just more excited during Thursday night football. But I'm going to try comp to Monday night football. I don't know. I think it's because I like Thursday night football more, which is weird. I'm like one football fan you'll meet that doesn't mind Thursday night football. Like, I would rather have Thursday night football than Monday night football, and that's very weird. And I know a lot of people are definitely going to disagree with me on that, but this is my opinion. I don't know. Like, I know Monday night has, like, the better games and stuff, but I feel like sometimes the Monday night games get overhyped. And, like, I feel like half the Monday night games never meet expectations either. I mean, this has been a good game, 7-3 Rams. Mid-second quarter, I mean, this has been a pretty good game, but like, I feel like most part Thursday night games meet expectations more than Monday night games, which is kind of weird. Anyway, here's a pitch, Michelle, to the 37. Will be second down. Coming up. Second down and 6. Michelle will be substituted off. 7 rushes for 52 yards so far on the night. Let's start from Murray. Fingers crossed he can pick things up in the second half. Let's hope. That one's incomplete for Odell Beckham. 3rd and 6. Yeah, Stafford's look like the better one. And yeah, Murray, I mean, he's overthrown a couple of balls. He threw that interception in the red zone. I mean, that's not a great game. And it seems like James Conner has definitely been the more impressive player on offense. I mean, at least he's found Hopkins a couple of times, which is good. But he's going to do that every game. Or you got to get more in a groove. You got to try to get Christian Kirk involved a little bit more, I think. Christian Kirk's very underrated when utilized properly. Here's a 3rd down and 6. High snap. Stafford puts it down, throws the screen, and overthrows Michelle, making it 4th and 6. And like we're going to see a punt here. Oh, flag. Late flag. Way wicked late flag. What are we going to call it? Oh, it's against the Rams. Cardinals will decline. 4th and 6. We'll get to see Johnny Hecker. Oh, McVay's saying, what the heck did we get called for? And that's a good question. Even I don't know. I think they're calling it on a lineman. See? I knew it was an intended screen pass, but like that was some awful blocking by the Rams. So here's a 55-yard field goal by Matt Gay. His only Miz was in week 4 against the Cardinals. Of course, Arizona won that one in LA. Good snap, good hold. Gay's going to drill it. From 55 yards out, it is 10-3 with 7:23 to go in the second quarter. Good snap, good hold. Rams take 7-point lead. See what happens with Arizona coming up. Hopefully for Hayden and the game's sake, Murray can pick up the slack a little bit and start performing. All right, I'm very intrigued. Curry still needs 3 more to break the record. Come on, Curry. I actually don't mind Stephon Curry. Like, the Warriors themselves I don't like, but I respect Stephon Curry as a great player. So, like, if he's to set the 3-point record tonight, that would be awesome. It would also be awesome if I could commentate it without even commentating the game. Just commentate that one clip and be done with it. Maybe that's what I'll do for halftime. I'll stay on for the rest of the Pacers-Warriors game. Although I'll have an abysmal time commentating this without the rosters in front of me. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, we'll probably end it right around when halftime happens, actually. So, we'll see. It'll be close. Stolen by Golden State, though. Well, there they come. 3-on-3. What are they going to do here? 3-on-3. Is that hockey talk? Well, that's hockey talk. They say that in basketball? I have no idea. Oh, here we go. Nice dribble to the basket in the paint. Ooh, faked it. Oh, Draymond Green got the layup. All right, 2 points. Warriors are cutting the deficit. Bro, that'd be something if Curry hit like a game-winning shot to break the record. So it took Curry, 12 years, and he was injured for the majority of the past 2 seasons? That's impressive. All right, well, 10-3, kickoff from Matt Gay, former Buccaneer kicker. I had an abysmal 2019 season, but once the Rams acquired him midway through last year, he has performed significantly better than he ever has before. He was also on the Colts practice squad for a little bit. That won't be a touchback. Take a look at Kyler Murray. He's the only player with 10,000 passing yards, 65-plus passing touchdowns, and 20-plus rushing touchdowns in his first 3 seasons, which is obviously pretty good. Kyler Murray playing some retro bowl. First and 10 here with Connor to his left. Fake it. Murray dumps it over to Connor. Connor's going to break off a tackle. Connor's going to get the first. That's just brute strength. That is unreal strength by James Conner. Needed 10, got 10. Murray. And up goes Connor. Get 2 that time. Second down and 8. Connor, cancer survivor. Drafted by the Steelers in 2017. Played there until last year. Drafting Najee Harris, working out well for them. Cardinals acquiring James Conner on a 1-year deal, working well for Arizona. Here's Murray throwing deep, and on the money to Christian Kirk. first down to the 20. Deep throw by Kyler Murray. That's what he does. And Kirk able to outrun Williams to the football. Able to make the lunging grab. That is remarkable concentration by Christian Kirk. So you're going to place the ball at the 22. Right now, 12 for 17, 143 yards and the pick. Here's the handoff to Benjamin, or to Moore. Oh my goodness, I'm getting my Cardinals mixed up here. Moore with the handoff and the gain of 3. Last time I commentated a Cardinal game was the Cardinals-Vikings Week 2 game, and that was when I was commentating Red Zone. So I know I have been kind of screwing up the Cardinals offense a little bit. Bear with me on that. This is, again, technically speaking, my first ever Cardinals broadcast this year. So cut me some slack. But anyway, Moore put in motion. Here is 2nd down and 5. Murray takes the snap. Murray going to roll out, spin move, doing a Donovan McNabb. Throws, caught to the 4-yard line. That is remarkable. Making the catch there, James Conner. What else? Really turning into an all-purpose back. Look at this. Rolls out to his right, cuts back to his left. Murray throws a beautiful ball in between the 2 defenders to Conner. Now has 50 receiving yards on the night. 1st and goal. Cardinals threw an interception the last time they were in the red zone. Let's see what happens here. Low snap. They fake it. Murray is going to get bad at the line. I thought that was intercepted again. Oh my goodness. That would have been something if it was. It is not, though. Batted pass, making it 2nd and goal. 4:08 to go, first half. Cardinals trying to tie this one up. Cardinals still first place in the NFC West no matter what after this game. And then next week, it will be a must-win for them to keep the division lead. But for the Cardinals, again, no matter what happens, they keep the NFC West lead. NFC, that 1 seed, that'll go to Green Bay with the loss tonight. So Arizona wants to be careful if they want that bye week in the playoffs. Low snap. Murray throws, overthrowing Hopkins. Good man-to-man coverage there from Williams, making it 3rd and goal. You kind of hate to see Arizona stall out here. I'd almost go for it on 4th down just for the risk of this Rams defense is amazing. We've been kind of struggling against it all game so far. You got to make your opportunities worthwhile while you're this deep in territory. We'll see what happens, but Hopkins yet to have a catch since around midway through this quarter, so we'll see what happens here. 3rd down and goal with Conner to his left. Murray will take the snap. Murray's going to throw, and Ertz makes the catch. Was he in? Referee signals 1-yard line. 4th and goal, and Arizona will go for it. I mean, they would be absolutely foolish not to. Good catch by Ertz. Is he over the line? Oh, no. That's close. I don't think he is, though. I think that's a tremendous tackle by Jordan Fuller. And, yeah, that's what the referees are going to call it. Cardinals have 27 4th-down conversions since 2020. That's 3rd most in the league. Cardinals got 8 seconds to go on the play clock. They got to hurry this up. They're going to split Conner out to the right. 4th and goal. Murray takes the snap. Inside handoff. Conner. That was rushed. Oh, but they power through. Touchdown Cardinals. Well, originally Conner was stuffed at the line. He bounced off the tackle, kept on running, and gets in there for the 1-yard score. His 13th rushing touchdown of the season. James Conner. Showing all the effort in the world there, an hour and extra point away from a tie. I mean, it looked like Donald missed the tackle. He bounced off a Fuller's tackle, and he was in. Yeah, I thought he was going to get blown up there. Able to bounce off the tackle. I'm pretty sure I said, oh, he's blown up. Oh, but he bounces out of it. Like, you see, incredible concentration by James Conner. And this extra point almost missed, but it is good by Matt Prater. So 10-10, Murray has his best drive. It takes them 4 downs, but they get into tie. James Conner from 1 yard out. Yeah, it was. That's a crucial play. Again, Arizona, you're that deep in Ram territory, you got to go for it. I'd say even if you were winning, I'd still go for it. Honestly. All right, Warriors Pacers is 96-91. So Curry may get the record, but I don't think he's gonna win this game, which kind of sucks. I hate when milestones get ruined by this. Like, oh, he set the milestone, but oh, they lost that game. It's like when Emmitt Smith set the all-time rushing record in 2002. Yeah, he set the all-time rushing record for most rushing yards in a game or by a player, but the Seahawks won that game. Derek Thomas, again, the Seahawks spoiling the party. Derek Thomas had 7 sacks, an NFL record. Seahawks won that game 17-16. Like, you see what I mean? Good moments in sports kind of get... I mean, it does take away the moment a little bit. Like, if Steph Curry's going to set the record for most three-pointers by an NBA player ever, you want the Warriors to win that game. Like, unless, like, in my opinion, unless the Warriors are playing the Trailblazers or Celtics, in that scenario, I want the Warriors to win. Even though I can't stand the Warriors, I want them to win if Curry's going to break the record. So that's my little take on that. What's up, Jonathan? Thanks for stopping by. 3:18 to go. Well, enough talking about basketball and records. Focus on one game at a time. Back to Cardinals and Rams. Prater kicks this one off. Ball placed at 2 and out to the 20 to the 30 and brought down at the 33 on the return. Number 19 for the Rams. Trying to look up who that is. He on the practice squad? Yeah, Brandon Powell. So on the practice squad, part of my roster. But yeah, he's been the Rams' primary kick return man today. Yeah. All right, so Connor just scored. Rams getting the ball back. Game now tied at 10. Late first half here. 3:13 to go exactly. At the 30, it's 1st and 10 for the Rams. They put Jefferson in motion to the left. Handoff goes to Michelle, and he will be brought down at the line of scrimmage by the second-year linebacker Justin Simmons, making it 2nd down and 9. One thing, if the Cardinals can get the ball back before the end of the half, that'll be a nice surprise. By the way, Cardinals record in a player's first season with the team, 15 touchdowns for Connor. Connor, again, he only had a 1-year extension, but with 15 touchdowns, no matter how you get them, that's 15 touchdowns. He's definitely getting re-signed this offseason. Here's Jefferson. So the 36 brought down, and it will be 3rd down and about 4. Let's see what they'll do here. Will they try to snap the ball for the 2-minute warning? Doesn't look like it. So Rams let the clock tick down. They got Michelle in with Beckham and Cup, but yeah, they do not get the playoff. 2-minute warning on the first half. Rams and Cards tied at 10 in the desert. NFC West bout. You know, it's the last regular season matchup between these two teams. Will they play in the playoffs? To be determined. I forgot to mention all along, shame on me. If Arizona wins tonight, they clinch a playoff spot, and they would be the first team to clinch a playoff spot this season. You can start to see who's going to make the playoffs. So, like, you know, the Patriots will, the Chiefs, Ravens, should, barring a season collapse. Other teams that make the playoffs in the NFC, Cardinals are definite. I think even Rams are definite. They'll just be a wild card team. Packers, Cowboys, Bucks. I think you already know who's going to win all the divisions and stuff like that. The question is the wild card spots. And in the NFC, in the AFC, it's tough because right now you have the Bengals on the outside looking in, where the Bills and the Colts, in my opinion, don't really deserve spots over the Bengals. But I guess tiebreaker reasons, Colts get the 6th seed. In the NFC, though, that is a bloodbath. You have Washington, Philly, San Francisco, and Minnesota. And I guess, even though I don't think they really have a chance of making the playoffs, the Atlanta Falcons and New Orleans Saints are also technically in the hunt. Quote unquote in the hunt. I don't think Saints or Falcons are making it. I think the Vikings could make the playoffs, but I don't think they're going to because, they beat Detroit. Good for them. Yeah. Or no, they beat Pittsburgh. Yeah, and they lost to Detroit. And no matter what Minnesota does the rest of the year, the moral of the story is they lost to Detroit. And the way I have Detroit play against Denver, it's looking like Detroit's only winning one game this year. Yeah. Kind of blew that one. I think Minnesota can be great. I feel like Minnesota could win like 13 games. It's just Mike Zimmer's an awful head coach. That's what the season showed. People want to blame Kirk Cousins or, Dalvin Cook was inactive for some of the year. Dude. And the best receiving combo with Jefferson and Thielen right now. With Cook, with Cousins, with D.D. Westbrook, and K.J. Osborne appeared out of nowhere. Start winning games and fire your coach. 3rd and 4, and Beckham with running room. Beckham to the 30, and he's pushed that bounce to the 25. So Odell Beckham Jr. getting open on that 3rd down. Go look again here. Nice little slant from right to left. Creating separation from his original man, and down the sideline he went. Or was pushed out of bounds. But losing his man there was Robert Alford, and that was a mistake. And now Alford's going to cover OBJ here. Beckham has 42 yards after the catch, 64 yards total on 4 catches. Inside handoff Michelle to the 30. Well, stays at the 30. Second down 10. 25. Whoops. Ball stayed at the 25. I don't know why the Rams had it at the 30. Or I thought they did. Stafford will throw. That one's caught. Hopkins. 3rd down coming up. And Stafford's limping. Stafford's calling timeout. Stafford's was holding his leg. Yeah, he's holding his leg. Stafford. He got hit hard by Zach Allen after the play, after the throw. Well, he's all right. He's ready to take the snap. In empty backfield is Stafford on 3rd down and 5. High snap. Throws the screen. Cooper Kupp makes the catch. Spins away from 1, but he's brought down. Making it about 4th and 3. And I imagine we will see timeout Arizona. Rams kick the field goal, and the Cardinals will have about 30 seconds to work with. Yep. Arizona calls timeout. Both teams have 2 left. If Stafford does get a leg injury, the Rams' backup is John Wolford. And if anything's happened to Kyler Murray, the backup is Colt McCoy, who Colt McCoy's played in a couple of games already this year. He's actually won a couple of games for him. He beat the 49ers and the Seahawks, both on the road, which is incredible. But then they also lost to Carolina. Like, how do you beat the 49ers and Seahawks but lose to the Panthers? 35-yard attempt by Gay is good. So Rams back in front, 13-10. Cardinals got 2 timeouts and 35 seconds to work with. They're showing the Tim Tebow, Kyler Murray commercial with Bo Jackson and Baker Mayfield. It's a college all-star game commercial. All right. Kickoff by Gay. He's been busy in this first half. It's going to be a touchback. So Cardinals will get at the 25. Let's see what they do. I would hope they would try and score. It'd be kind of disappointing because they just took a knee and went into half. Rams, I believe, are getting the ball at the end of the half as well. So, oh yeah, they are. So Rams are getting the ball at the end of the half. So we'll see if the Cardinals decide to try and score to tie up this game here. Yeah, looks like they will. And shotgun is Murray. Throws caught. 9 yards for Green. Fucking down the go, no huddle. Oh, timeout. Call timeout, 29 seconds left. AJ Green, by the way, most active career receiving yards. AJ Green, 5th, passing 10,000. Is now at 10,008. DeAndre Hopkins, 4th on that list with 10,527. First place, Julio Jones with over 13,000. That's ridiculous. Here's a 2nd down and 1. Murray, gonna escape, gonna run to the 40, to the 45, and slide down to the 47. You want a late hit, he ain't gonna get it. Cardinals gonna go no huddle. Or will they call their last timeout? They will. 22 seconds left. So, in football terms, that's like 2 minutes. Here's a 1st and 10. Running in an empty backfield, takes the snap and flag. False start against the Cardinals, so they'll put the 2 seconds back on. False start on AJ Green. Again, congrats on AJ Green for the 10,000 receiving yards, but I'll back him up 5. Let's see what happens here on the 1st and 15. Murray will escape. He'll run. Will he get out of bounds? He will. 16 seconds left now. Clock is slowly draining. Cardinals doing a nice job. Nice job stopping the clock and whatnot. Able to outrun Michael Floyd. So make it 2nd down 7. Rams. All the Rams needs a sack, and this half is essentially over. Murray on the low snap. 2nd down 7. An escape. He's going to throw way out of bounds. Hopkins with Scott on the coverage, making it 3rd and 7. Now 10 seconds left. I appreciate the Cardinals' effort to try and score, but I feel like Murray's just chucking up half these passes without any awareness. I mean, look at this. He's going to escape the pocket. Von Miller was about to sack him if he didn't let it go. 3rd down and 7. Murray will now take the snap. Ball placed at the 49 of Arizona. Are we going to get a timeout Rams here? Oh, my goodness. Timeout Rams. ESPN's Monday Night Football, I guess, finale will occur Saturday, January 8th. And then they have the dumb wild card game, January 17th. That's so annoying. Why would you have a wild card game on a Monday? Why? That's so dumb. And then they have a short week to prepare. Stupid, and more stupid. I don't even want to talk about it. It drives me up a tree. Why do we have a Monday night playoff game? I don't know. Murray's going to run, and he's going to stay in bounds. 2 seconds, 1 second, and he gets into bounds at the 44, at the 34. Oh, and a nice run by Kyler Murray. So now they can kick the field goal, Matt Prater, and we'll head into halftime. So I'm just going to head off basically right after the kick here. Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. I am Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening. All right, one last play. Matt Prater was 1 for 1 tonight from 53 yards out. This one will be from 53. All right. For the tie, Prater gets it in there, and it is tied at 13 heading into the half. So Prater makes 2 53-yard field goals along to the James Conner touchdown. Those are the 13 Arizona points. Gay made 2 field goals, and Odell Beckham scored a touchdown. Those are the 13 points for the Rams. Well, again, hope everyone enjoyed the broadcast. Hopefully be commentating Bruins and Golden Knights tomorrow. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your evening.